So in the last video, we saw how to use the login and login status control. Since we haven't yet created any user, we are not able to test the login and login status controls. In this video, we will implement the register.aspx using the CreateUserWizard Control. Right. So in the last video, we used the login and login status. Now we will use the CreateUserWizard Control, and we will place this control in the register.aspx file which we created in the previous video itself. Alright, now let's go to the demo. Now we will once again run this. So now we are inside the login.aspx, and let's test this with some test user. So since we don't have any user, okay, let me provide a password also. So it may take some time since we are attempting to log in for the first time. The login control will try to access the backend database, and it will try to create the database, and it will try to create the users. It will try to create tables. So now you are seeing your login attempt was not successful. Please try again. That means the database setup was done, and the login control checked the database to see whether there is a user called test. Now let's go to our local database. So if you expand, you can see the database name. So we already saw this in our web.config, and when you expand, you can see all the tables, right? This is the user table. And if you see, since we don't have any user, we are getting the error message here. Your login attempt was not successful. Alright, now let's close this and go to register.aspx. Here we will add a label. In the property, we will provide create user as the heading. Next, we will drag and drop the CreateUserWizard, and you can see let's go ahead with the colorful style. Right, so you can see how quickly we generated the CreateUser UI just by dropping the CreateUserWizard Control. Right, now we can launch the application again. And click on this register link, and you will be seeing the CreateUserWizard. Here I am giving the user as test and password as abc123. Confirm password abc123. Here I am giving abc123@yahoo.com. So now once you click the create user, it will add a new user to our database. So the message here states that your account has been successfully created. Continue. When you click continue, it will try to go to so here we doesn't specify any link. So let's close this and check whether user is created. So you can see now we have an entry. Username is a test, and if we need to test this again, we can launch the login control and provide username as test and password as abc123 and click on the login button. Alright, here it is trying to go to default.aspx. That means login was accepted, and the error what you are seeing is resource not available. That means default.aspx page is not available. Now we will go ahead and create a new web form. Default.aspx, and here we can provide a text. Login success. And if required, we can even provide a hyperlink control. So in the navigate URL, we can pick the login again just to go back to the login screen. Or if you have home page, you can do that as well. Now let's go to the login page and run it again. Let's use our test user. This time we will go to the default.aspx page, right? And here you are seeing the login success message. And when you click the hyperlink, we will go back to the login screen, and you can see here the status is logout, right? We used the login status control in one of our previous video, right? When you click here, you will be logged out and the status shows as a login. Let me provide a wrong username and password, and if you see, the status is still login. Once you make a successful login, the login status control will change to logout, and by clicking the logout, you can log out of the application. And you can use this login status control usually in the header of your application, so that wherever the user goes, or whichever page the user visits, from that page they can click the logout and they can log out of the application. That's all here in this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.